welcome to the full Sturgeon moon, and welcome to everybody who's here. I'm there and there and there and there. I know the weather was a little iffy, and Henri gave us a little pass in Belmar, so I'm even thinking we might see the full moon behind some clouds tonight. I'm not sure, but we'll give it a try. Anyway, I'm glad you're all here, and we've had quite a interesting summer with, I hope everybody is enjoying it, but I know we've all had our moments of wondering what's going on in the world and in our lives, and I want to send a special shout out to my sister-in-law Eileen, who is really going through a tough time right now, and for anybody who needs extra wishes on this full Sturgeon moon. Interestingly, sturgeons have been around. They call them the fossil fish because, or living fossils, because they've been around for 135 million years. And they're not the nicest looking fish, but they definitely have longevity. They live till, they can live up to 150 years, which is amazing. And they can grow to the size of a Volkswagen. So we are channeling tonight the sturgeon energy, but not sort of the, of course, the strength and longevity and all of the other things we need. But I wanted tonight to really be about channeling a sense of joy and fun. We're in the last month of Shawnodese and, the trickster, and that spirit is really all about being present and enjoying everything around you, no matter what's going on. And it's, that spirit is the difference when you hear those stories of people who really thrive in situations that you can't even imagine. And it's because they can channel that kind of spirit, and we'll try to do a little of that tonight. The word sturgeon actually means the stirrer, because when they bottom feed, when they are nourishing themselves, they stir the sand and the earth to find what they need. So in that same way, we are going to stir a little bit of our own energies tonight to find what we need and try to channel our own inner nourishment and joy. So with that said, I know a couple of other people said they might be here, but we will get started, and if they walk in, we'll just shoo them to the other side. And let yourself just relax. Do you want something more comfortable?
No, good.
Okay. Because that one's, or that one, I don't know. Anyway, allow yourself to just breathe deeply all the way into your belly. Let your belly relax. Breathe out everything that you don't need right in this moment. All of your tension from the day, all of the things that you have to do tomorrow, all of the headlines you read on your phone and Twitter and the news. Just breathe it out every time you take an out breath. And with it, let any tiny bit of tension leave your ankles and your knees and your hips and your belly and your shoulders and your neck. Just try to relax as we celebrate the full Sturgeon moon. Waboose, Spirit Keeper of the North, be with us, breathe on us, show us your wisdom and insight tonight as we gather here on the full Sturgeon moon. We are in the midst of your balance of Shawnodese, but we can never walk the earth without your renewal and your ability to sit in darkness and to know what we need to nourish ourselves. Oh. Waban, Spirit Keeper of the East, be here with us, blow on us. We welcome you in tonight with your vision and your insight and all the lessons you have for us about looking at the big picture before we make any rash movements or decisions. Oh. Shawnodese, Spirit Keeper of the South, we're so happy to still be in your season. No matter what else, we enjoy your warmth, we enjoy your playfulness, and we hope that we can shed our own skins and allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open to joy and silliness and happiness no matter what. Ho. Majikiwa, Spirit Keeper of the West, be here with us, breathe on us, bring in your energy tonight. We welcome your wisdom as we know that you know how to collect the harvest and save and store and have strength and power that sees us through the winter. Oh. Father Sky, Mother Earth, be here with us, breathe on us. We welcome you to shed your insight and your energy and your wisdom as we walk this earth with you on our side. We call in our angel guides and our spirit friends, even if we do not know we have them. They surround us with their light and their energy, and they allow us and they prompt us to be our best selves. Oh. Sink even deeper into where you are sitting. Allow yourself to take really deep breaths that go past your belly, almost into your toes, and feel your feet dig into the carpet or floor or earth, wherever you are. And imagine that energy shooting down as you breathe in the color red. The red is in strawberries. The red is in radishes. The red as in the beautiful morning sun. Breathe that into your knees and your ankles and your toes and let it balance you and ground you. Your root chakra allows you to stand strong and still and be connected to Mother Earth. And take those breaths, and as those red healing breaths soothe every joint all the way down through your hips and your knees and your ankles and your toes, that energy shoots into the earth. And as it does that, now breathe in just below your belly button and imagine the color orange into your center of creativity, the color of monarch wings, the color of summer squash, the color of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful centers of flowers. And allow that to breathe in and expand your belly into your center of birthing and making and creativity and imagination. So as you're rooted deep into the earth, you know that you can fly with your ideas and your artistry and whatever makes you unique in your ideas. Allow them to blossom and flow. And while you're breathing in the orange and the red, imagine the color yellow and breathe that above your belly button. The yellow of corn, the yellow of those really delicious yellow tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, the yellow of the sunrise when it's just above the horizon. And breathe in that yellow, that warmth, that heat into your center of power and strength and courage. So when you are rooted and come up with your ideas and your creativity, you have the courage and the conviction to bring them forth and to bring yourself with them. And as you breathe into that lower half of your body, those colors of the sunset and sunrise, now focus on your heart and let your chest expand with air as you imagine the color green. The greens all around us, the trees and the leaves and the bushes and the shrubs and the zucchini and the cucumbers and the string beans and the peas, and so much that there's more than I can name here, but breathe in Mother Earth's bounty into your chest. Let it expand with each breath and fill you and make you a being of love and compassion and kindness wherever you walk. So when you manifest those ideas and stand rooted into the earth, you do so with courage, but also with loving kindness. And as you breathe below your neck and let that air move from your neck down into the earth and back up and swirl and channel, now picture your throat and the color blue. Of blueberries, of blue ocean, of blue sky, of blue birds. The wonderful blues in our earth. Breathe that into your throat. Imagine your throat expanding with the joy in those blues. It is your center. It brings you voice. It allows you to speak your truth. It makes you use the right words at the right time. So as you bring forth who you are into the world with kindness and courage, you do it in a way that you can reach other people and they understand you and they hear you and they welcome your messages. And as those colors swirl from your throat down to your toes, and as you're breathing down, imagine yourself breathing up into your forehead. The color purple. The purple of eggplants. The purple of the emerging pokeberries. The purple of the sky right after the sun has set. Breathe that upwards into the area right in the middle of your forehead that forms a triangle with your two eyes. And your third eye is your center of wisdom, of insight, of intuition and knowing. And imagine that eye popping open as the colors swirl through your body, all the colors of the rainbow. And as you are rooted into the earth and your ideas emerge and you use them with strength and compassion, with truth and words that are truly yours. You are informed by your wisdom and insight, and you know how to bring yourself into the world in a way that matters. And all those colors of the rainbow swirl in your body together and they create a brilliant white light. And as you continue to breathe in, that light shoots out your forehead through your crown chakra. Imagine that light spinning and shooting out like umbrella spokes or a fountain. And with each issuance of the waves, you're reaching someone else with your energy. And there's no limit to where it can reach. It's reaching everybody in this room. It's reaching everybody who's watching. It's reaching those in your community and your town and your state and your earth Your energy is endless, and it is full of your ideas and your beauty and your truth and your courage and your balance. And as that white light shoots out, imagine it bringing you to a place you've never been before. And you suddenly find yourself on a beautiful, beautiful glass enclosed rooftop that is taller than any mountain you've ever climbed, any height you've ever been on. You are on this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous enclosed rooftop, feeling safe, feeling secure, sitting in a chair, and on one side you see the gorgeous blue sky as the sun is setting and the colors begin to change with the cumulus clouds reflecting the pinks and purples and gorgeous, gorgeous colors of the nature. And you allow yourself to turn the other way and you see the ocean waves. You can see the ocean, and so far on the earth you can see farther than you've ever seen before. And you let yourself sink into that chair, feeling soft, feeling lovely, feeling connected to everything around you. And all of a sudden, every care that you might have had from the day, every pain, every stress, every tightness, every worry that you have about tomorrow and next week and the week after, it suddenly isn't there anymore. And you're just sitting there smiling. And you begin to hear this magical music. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tune. And you let it sink in. And it makes you smile because it's something you remember from a long time ago. It's a song you used to love and you haven't heard it in so long. And you lean back in your chair and you let your legs stretch out. And you close your eyes and you enjoy the melody. Maybe even sing along. And all of a sudden you hear someone singing with you. And you open your eyes, and next to you on this rooftop is this adorable little, you don't know what. Is it a puppy? Is it an animal you've never seen? Is it a person from another planet? You have no idea, but they're actually your favorite color. And they're about 1.5 feet high, and they're sitting on the chair next to you, grinning. When all of a sudden they say, "Hi!" And you almost laughed out loud because you can't believe they're speaking. And they giggle and they say, "I thought I'd fool you." And you look at them and they say, "I know you. I've known you for a long, long, long time. I knew you when you were giggly and silly. Even if you don't remember, I've known you when you had dreams of being something when you grew up. I knew you when you just laughed and laughed and laughed at your favorite TV show. I knew you when that was your favorite song." And you look at this adorable creature and you say, "Who are you? How do you know me?" And all of a sudden you notice from the other side of the roof, someone's walking towards you. And it's someone you also have known a long time and who loves you very much and you haven't seen in a while. And they laugh and say, "Hello, dear." And you look up and you stand up and you give them a huge hug, and it feels so good to have them hug you. And they sit across the table next to your furry friend. And they say, I see that you've met. And you look at this person who's loved you forever and you say, you know them? And they say to you, of course. I have known them for as long as I've known you. And you're very puzzled. And they say, go within. Go deep within and you will recognize them. You will recognize them as that silly you before you even became serious or had big dreams. It was the silly little you who used to love to laugh and play and loved every time I came into the room to pick you up. And all of a sudden it comes together. And you do know. This fuzzy little being was your fuzzy little being. Your very first fuzzy little friend, who you can barely remember, and when you do, you really don't think of them that much. And they look at you and you look at them, and they hold out their arms and they go, well? And you laugh out loud and you pick them up and you give them a big hug, and all of a sudden you're back to the point when you love them. You suddenly remember those times of playing with them, hugging them, loving them, being goofy and silly with them, and knowing that they were your friend forever. And you're ready to laugh out loud. And the person who loves you so much says, why is a tear sliding down your cheek? And you say, I don't know, I never thought this could ever happen. And you are back in that skin without anything but love surrounding you, and anything but play and joy. And that person who loves you so much says, do you remember what your favorite thing to do was? And you nod, because you do. And the wonderful little friend in your arms jumps away and takes their seat again. And you both laugh. And you look at each other. And your eyes might be a little watery, but you look at each other with such love. And your friend says, I have always been with you, and I always want to play. And you look at them and you say, how do I do that? And they just jump up and grab your arms as if they were 5 feet tall when they're so tiny, and they pull you out of your chair and start twirling you around like they did when you were little. And you feel like you're a little bit in the Alice in Wonderland land, but your heart is filling and your whole being is filling with joy and with happiness and with memories that you never thought you could recapture. Every inch of your body is filled with knowing you are loved and you are happy And you can have fun, and it's okay. And all you need is to remember your furry little friend watching out for you. And the person who's loved you forever stands up and joins in the spinning circle. And you say, wait, I have to sit down. I don't want to get dizzy. And they laugh at you too. So you sit down and you watch your friend spin with the person who loved you so much. And you all laugh out loud until you collapse on the ground and lean forward into a big hug. And the person who's loved you forever says to you, I know, the world is crazy. It's always been crazy. There's always things. But we are here, and fun is here, and play is here. And when you have that energy, when you feel like you can be playful and fun, you can make a difference to everyone around you. And you can make them play too. And as if a light bulb goes off in your head, you jump up and you sit back in the chair. And they join you in their chairs. And you nod. And the person who loves you so much walks around and gives you another hug and says, it's time for me to go now. But I want you to know that me and your friend are always with you. And we love to play. So don't forget us. And you both wave goodbye to them and watch them as they seem to disappear off the corner of this beautiful rooftop with the whole world around you. And your play friend stands up on their chair and jumps up and down and says, I'm so happy you saw me again. Please, come visit. Come play. Anytime. Just close your eyes and I'll be there. And you nod because you know it's true, and you reach out for your beloved old friend and give him one more big hug before you put them on the chair and they hop down and seem to disappear into the corner of the roof. And you're sitting feeling joyful and fun and free and safe and happy. And you breathe in that energy and you can feel the white light shooting out of your head. And as you feel it shooting out of your head, you know it reaches everyone around you, all your loved ones and anybody who needs extra caring. Let it reach out to those who have no one, to those who need a smile, to those who need comfort. You will bring your play, and you will lighten up. Even at your worst moments, you will never forget your friend again. And you take deep breaths, deep breaths into your belly. And you feel the colors of the rainbow churning from the roof of the crown of your head, all the way down to the root chakra, down into the earth. And you stretch your arms forward and let that energy just shoot out your fingers, making you bigger and longer and reaching more of the people who need it. And take a deep breath into your belly. Lift your shoulders to your ears. And then breathe out and let that relax. One more time, breathe in, shoulders to ears. And And then one ear to one shoulder. Stretch your neck as you're able. And then switch sides. Just stretch your neck to the other side as you're able. Allow yourself to just twist to one side just to stretch out as that energy fills your core and your bottom. And then stretch the other way. And one more time, just think of that old friend of yours with love and a smile. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me live and online. I don't really know where that came from. I can't help but think of Harvey the Bunny or whatever that movie was. But
The rabbit.
The rabbit, Harvey the rabbit. I don't know, but I do hope everybody can find real moments of joy in this last few weeks, the dog days of August and into September, and wherever you have to go in September, wherever your life brings you. I hope you carry this through until we meet again in the third week of September, and hopefully more people will join us live. But in the meantime, be well and be kind and be happy. Good night.